morning everyone, how are we all doing? Well, it is morning for me anyway. It's not going to be morning when this video, oh it might be morning, it probably is morning actually. It's probably a Sunday when this video goes out, so happy Sunday morning. But for me, we're not quite there yet. It's been a bit of a chaotic morning really. Well, it hasn't been that bad, but just sometimes with the school mornings, you know what it's like if you've got kids, getting them out of bed. It's not even them, it's mainly my eldest who is an absolute nightmare. He's not even right, he's not. But I have such this thing about being late and feeling anxious about being late, and he is just so slow and chilled, and I'm always like, you're going to be late, you're going to be late. So it always causes a little bit of like a stressful situation when I'm like, oh my goodness, how can you leave everything till so last minute? So I feel like I need to tweak our mornings a little bit there, because it's not fun, is it, having a bit of a stressful start. I did get up so early though. I've been up since about 5, not on purpose, but I couldn't sleep. So I was doing my emails and everything at 5 o'clock this morning, which isn't exactly the most relaxing way to start. I have tried to sort of pull it back though, and I've just sat and done a gratitude list, which I felt like, you know, was needed, just because I'm feeling a little bit frazzled and a little bit, I don't know, I always feel like this happens with autumn time. Like, I love it so much, but definitely the darker mornings and darker nights, the rain and things, when all that starts, it's just a little bit of an adjustment, isn't it? The sun's actually come out though. It's been so dark all morning and the sun has just decided to shine, because that is another thing, this weather is absolutely all over the place. This is my first time trying the cinnamon roll coffee pods that I got from B&M, the Tassimo pods. I have not had time this morning before doing the school run to even think about making a coffee, so I really hope it's nice. I did put a little bit of pumpkin syrup in it as well, which I don't know whether I needed, but I just wanted to try that one from TK Maxx, so we'll see if it's nice, because it should be cool enough now. It's really lovely, but I don't know whether I can really taste cinnamon roll. Just tastes like a caramel latte to me so far, but we'll see as I continue to drink it. I'm gonna go and nip to the shop soon. I want to get some bits for a nice meal tonight, because that is always something that puts me in a better mood. I've been thinking actually about sort of autumn goals, and I thought it might be quite helpful for anybody, like if you do struggle a little bit with the season changes, if you do find that the darker nights, the colder days, that kind of thing is something that affects your mood, then I thought I would come up with a few really simple things that just might be beneficial to get you out of a slump. Because I've said it before about SAD, I think it's called seasonal affective disorder, which are like a really big thing that can start this time of year when the seasons change, which is very similar to the feeling of depression, low mood, low energy, and yeah, just not feeling yourself or feeling as happy. There's obviously actual proper treatments for that, and I know light therapy is a real good one, but I wanted to just try and think of a few things that I know will work for me, so hopefully would, you know, work for anybody else if you do get in a little bit of a rut feeling this time of year, or if you just want some nice cozy autumn goals, just because why not? It's lovely to have a few new season things to think about. And I say goals, but really these can just be like nice rituals and things that you can do throughout the next few months that'll just, you know, put you in all the cozy feels. So I have wrote down some things that I just thought are really lovely things to do, really wholesome, really romanticise the season. You're probably sick of me saying that word, but I love romanticising like everything. Autumn is such a easy time to romanticize as well. So some little things that I want to be doing, and some things I've already started doing, to be honest, because this is one that I'm doing a lot lately, is seasonal baking. So I'm literally baking something pretty much every other day at the moment. I'm going to make something today. We're going to make some apple Blondie brownies, which I cannot wait for. I made a crumble the other day. It was so sweet, because there is a house that we walked past on the way to school and like on the way back as well, and they have a basket outside the house which has got free apples, and Archie went and grabbed me one the other day. He got the biggest one he could find. It's absolutely massive, it's like as big as my hand. So I made a apple crumble when we got home, which was obviously so quick, so easy, and I found a tin of custard in the back of the cupboard. It was a really simple, easy thing to make and cost me next to nothing because it already had everything in. So yeah, apple crumbles, apple cookies, sticky toffee pudding. Like, I just want to be doing lots of seasonal baking. So if that's something that you enjoy, try and put aside some time for a little bit of that, because I just feel like that really puts me in the cozy mood. Especially like lighting my candles is another thing that I've been doing, like really making my atmosphere around the house really cozy, like putting the effort in the evening to actually light my candles or put my oil diffuser on so that the house smells beautiful, because I know it makes a difference, like when I do that, because I personally feel like when I get home in the evening and in autumn time, you spend so much more time in the house, don't you? You're not sitting out in the garden or going off doing all sorts like you do in summer. So I feel like it's really important to keep, or at least try to keep, on top of my house a little bit more, keep it cozy, really think about the 5 senses. All of these things make such a difference. So having it smell nice, having cozy blankets and cushions around, keeping the lighting nice and low and like not the big light, always having the lamp and fairy lights on, making yummy food, and yet just trying to make it a really nice environment to be in, which really doesn't have to cost much, even if you just concentrate on one little area, like one corner of your house, just to keep really nice and calm and cozy and tidy just for you, because you shut the world out at the end of the day, and it could be dark and windy and rainy outside, and I quite like that sometimes when it is, and you know that you're just home cozy for the evening in your snuggly pyjamas. So that's something that's important, as well as like me doing regular baking, is keeping the house cozy and smelling good. I also wrote down about making sure that I go for regular autumn walks. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I always notice massively in the 6-week holidays when I am not doing the regular school runs, my mood definitely drops. I need to be getting out the house and I need to have a walk. I feel like the importance of everybody taking a bit of time to go on a walk for your mental health is just huge. So I definitely want to make the effort to, I mean, I do the school run, so that's great, but also want to just do some nice, lovely walks as well, because autumn walks are just, they're so nice, aren't they? When all the leaves are falling and it's like that crisp, fresh air, all of that. So I want to make sure that I take myself on a couple of nice autumn walks. That's not just a school run. Let me just have a sip of coffee. That's just a nice, pleasant walk with the kids, with the dog, with family, on my own, anything. Like just making sure that I spend some time out in nature, as cheesy as that sounds, but I do feel like it's such an important thing for your mental health, and it's just a nice thing to do as well. It's lovely. It's a lovely thing to do in the autumn, and go for a nice walk. I also want to, and I do this a lot anyway, but I really like to plan these things out, is making sure that I have a nice cozy couple of things planned with the kids each week. So whether that's a movie night or whether that's a board game or something like that, just having an activity once a week where we all spend time together. We absolutely love doing a movie night. It's harder now to get all 3 of them to come and watch things with me. Like Toby is obviously 14, Dylan's 12. They're not as interested sometimes about, you know, it depends what we watch as well, but getting everybody together. We did it the other night with a movie and had loads of snacks. Snacks is always a good bribe to get everyone together, but it's one of those things that once you're all sat down doing it, you're like, oh, this is really nice actually. So getting really cozy, spending that time together, and that is something that we can plan out every week. Maybe even do like a jar full of films that everybody could write down suggestions. I might do that actually, and I know that Archie in particular would absolutely love that, if there was a jar of films that we could all pick, or we could take it in turns to pick a film. But that's such a nice activity to do, isn't it, over the autumn. And also I've got that many board games that we never play. If I could get some of them out, I definitely need to make the effort to do that. It's really easy to sort of fall into the habit of everybody just going on their games consoles at night time and me scrolling on my phone. So I need to make the effort to make sure that we actually have that quality time at least once a week together, which I think is a really nice thing to plan out and look forward to. I also wrote down about coming up with some comforting food. So I want to make more effort with my cooking as well. So a nice cozy planned out meal at least once a week, like, you know, that's not just the norm basic every day, because I don't know about anybody else, but I tend to just end up making the same things every week pretty much, because you know, go with what's like fail safe. Obviously I love to do, I did it in my last vlog, are like picky teas with the cheeses, baked camembert, crusty bread, roasting a chicken, but doing like homemade soups. I don't really think mine would eat homemade soups, but I would. But like a big batch lasagna, chili, all of this, like I want to make sure that we're having some really nice cozy comforting meals that, again, when you are in the house and it's not nice weather outside or it's going dark at like 5 o'clock, then you've got something really delicious and like warming to fill you up. So making an effort with hearty autumnal meals is definitely on my bucket list for the next few months. I also want to make a list, this is really good for anybody, especially if you feel like you just want to get out the house more, of making trips to places that maybe is just like, do you know, just really like autumn feeling places. So I want to go to a pumpkin patch, because I've never done that before, and buy an overpriced pumpkin in a field. I want to go to some nice farmers markets, because is there anything more enjoyable than having a wander around a farmer's market on a Sunday in the autumn? Any markets, any like nice gardens, things like that. Want to do some like really nice wholesome activities over autumn. So that's a really good one as well. Write a list of some places that you think would be really nice to visit, and it's just making yourself do these things, isn't it? Sometimes I feel like, and I'm sure we're all guilty of this, like time just goes and then you think, oh, we should have done that. Like, and me and my sister are guilty of it all the time, and we're like, oh, we should do this one night, we should have a tapas night and things, and then time disappears and you think, oh, we never did that. So it's like just actually putting these plans in place. I would absolutely love to do a cake decorating class. I want to try and find something like that I can do when it gets nearer to Christmas. I want to do a wreath making class. So I really need to make an effort to find some really fun activities to do like that, but definitely go into markets and farm shops and places like that is 100% needs to be done this autumn. I also want to get some, I mean, I've got some books on the go already, but I'd love to get like a really nice autumn book. And when I was in Waterstones the other day, I was looking at some, oh, I'm not going to remember what the author was called now, Laurie Gilmore, I think, and those books that I was looking at that she does are the most cozy autumny looking reads ever. I found them cheaper in the end in the works as well, but I think I would like to do a lot more reading over autumn. I want to be sitting in my cozy chair, get off my phone, stop scrolling so much, and yeah, but specifically want it to be like cozy reads, like that just complete escapism, nothing serious. We want just like romantic literature novels that just completely make you escape to somewhere else. And the books that I was looking at are called, like, I can't even remember now, like the bakery, cinnamon shop, gingerbread shop, and all of these things where it's clearly just like Christmas movie in a book type thing. So I'm going to get some nice autumn cozy reads. So any recommendations, please do let me know, because I want to spend more time reading, because I love it every time. I think it's that thing again, when you don't do it, it's not until like you pick the book up and start reading that you realise, oh, actually I love this escapism. And I've fallen out the habit a little bit because I was listening to so many audiobooks and I was reading loads of books, and then it's always this time of year that I sort of come back to it and just want to hibernate a little bit and read with a book and a cake and on my cozy chair with a blanket on me. So there's going to be a lot of that going on as well. I'm going to practice my daily gratitude, because again, I fell out the habit of that a little bit, so it's always nice to do that. I can't stress enough how important I think gratitude is, especially if life starts feeling overwhelming, or like I say, you feel a bit down, a bit like lonely or anything in these months. Writing down some things that you're grateful for every morning, nothing crazy, nothing like really time consuming, just 3 points every morning, things you're grateful for, really do help to shift your mindset and are really helpful. So I need to get back in the habit of that and get my gratitude journal notebook out and really start making that a priority. Just like setting 5 minutes aside each morning to write down things I'm grateful for. It's just really good to keep you focused on the good. And I'm going to treat myself to some nice autumn self-care things. They don't have to be autumn, but I'm going to do a little bit more self-care because that's another thing this time of year. I bought some nice bubble bath in my last vlog as well, which I love. The kids have been loving as well, so keeping things like that in stock in the house. Nice bubble baths, nice body scrubs, nice moisturisers. My skin gets so dry in the autumn, so I want to look at like decent skincare. I'm going to have a look at skincare actually and just see what might be better for my skin, because this time of year I am always like looking in the mirror thinking we're looking a little bit dull and dry. So self-care nights are just lovely, especially like, again, raining outside, windy and cold and dark, gorgeous self-care night, and then settling down with a book. That's the perfect evening if I've baked something in the kitchen as well, and then the whole house smells like cinnamon and pumpkins. Like, it's actually really lovely, isn't it? So these are some things that I am definitely going to be prioritising over the next few months. I also need to change over some clothes in my wardrobe, so getting rid of all the summer stuff, or not getting rid of it, but putting it away. I really need a new bed. I don't need a new bed, but I really want a new bed that's got one of those gas lift things, because I would love the extra storage of being able to put all of my summer clothes away under the bed. That would be the dream, but I can't get under this bed very easily at all. But I am going to go through the wardrobe, make sure that all the lovely snuggly knits and boots and everything are easily accessible, because that is what I will be living in, and all of the summer dresses and summer items can be put away for a little bit. So that's something else to do, to change over my wardrobe. But yeah, they are just some things that I want to prioritise and I'm looking forward to doing, and things that you can just really look forward to about autumn. So I hope that's helpful. If anybody wanted some little things to focus on for the next few months, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hibernating a little bit, but also making sure that I get out in the fresh air and bake lots of cookies, and probably gain about 3 stone from all the baking and wholesome, gorgeous recipes I'm going to be making, but I don't care. That's what we're prioritising. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. But yeah, I'm going to nip out now. I'm going to go and get some bits for tea tonight. Like I said, I'm going to make something that's like barbecue chicken wings or something like that, with something carby. So we'll see what I decide, and also any ingredients that I need to make some gorgeous brownies, because we're making something in the kitchen today. We are baking, because there's just always something going on in there now, something sweet for the kids to come home to from school. So yeah, let's go do that.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Hey, darling, you know what.
Right, I am back. I might have nipped into Cafe Nero as well to get myself a little seasonal drink. What did I get now? What was this called? Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it is now. Pecan spiced iced latte, I think it is. I have not had any seasonal items from any of the coffee shops yet. Not that I need to, but I also don't need an excuse to get myself a little treat, so we'll try this. Well, that is delicious. Oh, I love that. Spiced pecan iced latte, I think that's what it's called. That's lovely. I feel like I need all the coffee today after my early start. Definitely recommend that, Cafe Nero. And then I got one of the new food items, which was a mozzarella chicken and basil wrap, which looks delicious. It's obviously, there's another half in there. That is so nice. 10 out of 10 recommend this. I'll just have one more bite. I love mozzarella and basil. Really none for you, I'm so sorry, I'll get you something in a minute. But we've been to Morrison's, we've got what we need to make something yummy tonight that I think everybody will eat. So I've decided, come here, I'm just crying by my feet. I've decided that I'm gonna make some barbecue chicken wings and some cheesy, you really want that wrap, don't you? Cheesy potato wedges for tea tonight, which I think will go down very well. Lovely, cosy, comfort food. And I'm also going to make these brownies, so I'm pretty sure I got everything that I needed. Do you need a little something? Honestly, look at you shaking because I've got a bit of food. Talk about dramatic. Right, I'll get him something and then eat this and then do a bit of baking.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye.
So they're out the oven. They're still cooling down a bit. They look great. They look really yummy, but I have serious concerns about getting them out of the tin. I think they're going to be stuck. I did make this little, well, not little, massive brownie as well because I had a bit of leftover mixture, but I don't actually know whether we're going to get them out the tin neatly, so it might end up being a bit of a disaster. So just keep everything crossed for me, guys. I'm going to attempt to get them out when they've cooled a little bit more. Right, I've already eaten one, not gonna lie. I've sort of, one fell apart as I was getting it out, so I've already eaten it. Absolutely delicious, very sweet, maybe a little bit too sweet. Depends what you like. I got this recipe off ChatGPT. So I was a bit like, oh, I hope it's gonna be okay, but maybe you could put less sugar in. I did put a lot of fudge pieces in, but do you know what? This pan before, I mean, I did spray some spray oil in it, but this was such a good non-stick pan. But what a shame, because it's just going to be a big mess when I finally get them out, I think, anyway. It feels really, like, not straightforward, so. What a disaster. I mean, it all tastes the same, doesn't it? But it's not exactly the aesthetic, pretty brownies that I was hoping for, and I don't really think that these can be handed out to anybody. Oh no. Oh no! She's failed. Is this one the same? No, this one's great, I think. Oh, that's still a bit too hot. I shouldn't be taking it out yet. Oh, look at that one. Can you see properly? I think you can. So it's the tin. It's the tin that's let me down. I get really impatient with things like this as well. I don't know if anybody, like if I was on Bake Off, I'd end up really losing my patience and just like not being gentle with things. You know when you just know that you should stop doing something, but you just carry on doing it anyway. Oh, that one's come out nice. Nice-ish. Okay, they're not all terrible. But defo use baking paper. If you're doing this, I thought it'd be nice in this little brownie tin with a bit of spray oil. I thought that would be enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, the kids won't care. Right, I'm gonna come back when I've got the rest of them out. I'll eat all these crumb bits. Ta-da! Look at my beautiful blondies. I've still got a mouthful of all the bits that I've been eating from the tin. So, very nice. Delicious even. Very sweet. Really nice where the fudge is melted and it's gone really chewy. They just don't look the prettiest, but does it really matter? It still tastes good. So I'm going to leave the recipe down below because I still think that's a good recipe. I'd maybe put a little bit less sugar in. Or if you like it sweet, continue. And it did say for like fudge pieces, but I used actual chocolate bar fudges because I didn't have any, I didn't see any actual just fudge. But use a definite non-stick tin and don't do what I did. I'm not looking forward to cleaning that, to be honest. I don't want to clean it at all. But never mind, it's still nice to have. That'd been really nice with custard, you know, actually. They're described as toffee apple blondies. And yeah, I guess from a distance, they don't look too bad. But yeah, I'll leave the recipe down below if you do want to make it. But I'm going to go and get the boys. I'm not getting the boys. I keep doing this. I'm going to get Archie from school. I only pick one up now. I need to really stop saying the boys. I'm not picking Dill up. I'm going to go get Archie from school and hope that the rain holds off because it's gone quite dark again now. It's quite warm though, so I'll go find a nice light jacket to put on and yeah, go and get him. I'd love a robot that does everything. Yeah, a robot that makes me coffee. So there's ended up being a little bit of a change of plan with food. I just had some stuff to do and time has just completely ran away with me. The kids wanted pizza, so I've stuck in some frozen pizzas and I will just make the barbecue chicken and things tomorrow, I think, because it's just getting a bit late now. So what I'm going to do whilst the pizzas are cooking, because the kitchen looks like a bomb's gone off and I just want to get everywhere cozy, like I say. Try and keep the house on some sort of tidy, cozy level and light some candles again. It's already going dark. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 6 o'clock or so. I don't know, but it feels really night-like already. So I'm going to stick some lights on, stick some candles on and do a bit of cleaning. Oh my goodness, I've not even shown you this as well. Look at this. I bought this the other day. I've not used it very much actually. I'm going to use it like in my proper deeper cleans just to get a few stains out the carpet that I've spotted. It's like a spot stain cleaner, so it's a Shark product. I was heavily influenced by social media that made me feel like I needed it, but it is really good. It comes with like this little handheld cordless device that sucks up all your whatever's spilt or anything like that and also works on dry stains, and then it comes with this stain remover spray as well. So if I use it on anything whilst I'm just pottering around now, I'll show you if it works and if it's good. I absolutely love as well this. If you've not tried this scent of the Zoflora, this one is such a nice one. I'm a little bit like, this is my favourite, Midnight Blooms. The whole kitchen smells so nice with this. So I'm going to just spray that everywhere, like my candles. Try and put things away because it's just dishes everywhere, because now my dishwasher's broken. I'm just like have a constant overflow on the sink of dishes. Put my shopping away that I never put away earlier, and yeah, get a little bit tidier to settle down for the evening.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part, it's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part, it's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life?
Okay, I'm going to give a quick example of, hey Roo, just whilst there you go, you go up there for a minute. Quick example of how this works. Hopefully it'll get this fake tan stain out. Hopefully you can see that, I think you can. Big blob of fake tan on this little rug, which I actually don't like this rug anyway, but we don't want a stain in it. So we'll start with this. We just go over the stain. It's fluffed up the carpet quite nicely. That just sort of like loosens it. I don't really know whether it would have done anything on a stain like this, but I will spray on some of the spray, which looks pretty much, to be honest, with that stain remover, like it's already gone. And we go back and forth and then lift it and it sucks up the water. And it is completely gone. And it's nice and fluffy as well, the carpet is. So hopefully that'll work well on all the other little stains that are around this house, because there's probably about 5,000. There's always some little stains somewhere. Paw prints, food stains. And yeah, I know it can be used on sofas and upholstery, mattresses, all that as well. Well, I think it can anyway. It has in videos that I've seen. So a really good little gadget. I will link it in the description box if you want to have a look at it. I got mine from Argos. I know this is going to come in so handy for just getting up all those spills. It just looks so cool when you see all the videos of it online as well. So I am so glad I got it, because I just knew how handy it's going to come in. Every time anybody spills a drink or anything, you can just use it. And I love the fact that it is hands-free, not hands-free, cord-free as well. Love it. So we're on the next day now, and I thought I would bring you along on a little girly shopping trip. Me and my sister took a trip to Shrewsbury. We wanted to go and get some lunch. I come to Shrewsbury quite often, really love it, and we have so many places that we want to tick off our like bucket list for where we go and get something to eat, because there are so many gorgeous places to get food. It's just a really nice little day out, to be fair. If you want a nice day out, it's quite a trendy place. There's loads of cool independent shops. I just absolutely love coming here. It was a beautiful day. We had a look around at H&M, which obviously, you know me, I love a bit of H&M. I actually didn't see a huge amount though. My sister did buy some trousers, which were lovely, but they don't really do the best petite section, do they? So she's gonna have to get them turned up because she's only little. But yeah, little outfit check from me. I had a blazer on, very simple, comfy outfit, blazer, trainers, black trousers that I've had literally forever, and a black vest top. There was some nice like jacket, love this one. This is really cute, this like fluffy one, and this burgundy one. How nice is this? I'm always drawn to this colour. I thought that was really, really nice. Love this as well. Little crochet black top. They've also got really nice bags and accessories. I absolutely love all of their jewellery, so I was looking at that as well. They had got some really lovely statement pieces. We then went into a shop which I absolutely love, Flying Tiger. I mean, if you like loads of cute home decor, little random things, they had so much autumn stuff in, which was amazing, then I would definitely recommend going in here. It's quite reasonably priced as well. A lot of it as well, I've noticed that they do have a website so you can order loads of things, but they've got so much for Halloween, like loads of witchy decor, loads of like little DIY things that you can do. They started to get a little bit of Christmas things in, but yeah, I always see so much in here that I just love looking at. I think it's quite reasonably priced. Some things are a little bit expensive, it really it varies, but there's so much for autumn, and there's great gift ideas as well, so you can get some nice little birthday things. It's just like one of those random shops that sells a little bit of everything. So yeah, I love looking in here because there's always so much to look at, and I think they change up their stock quite regularly as well. We then went into Hotel Chocolate, which I just love looking in here. I've got such a sweet tooth, so this shop, but I want everything. They had their advent calendars in, they had loads of Halloween chocolates and Christmas chocolates. I really wanted to get one of their hot chocolates because they have a cafe in there as well. But unfortunately, there was nowhere to sit when we were in there. So next time, I'm going to try and get myself a hot chocolate in there because they just look amazing. But they are so good, like for a nice, like a fancier gift idea for somebody. Then yeah, they've got a little bit of everything, haven't they? Look at this posh Turkish delight. They've got loads of things for hot chocolates, loads of gorgeous gift sets and birthday chocolates. I love this shop. I would be very happy getting anything from Hotel Chocolate for my birthday or for Christmas. We were then ready to get something to eat, so we headed to Shrewsbury's indoor market, which I just love it in there. I feel like it is such a nice atmosphere, it's such a vibe. We were having a look at all of the different places to eat in there because there's quite a few restaurants in there. There's so many different things you can pick up and eat. How nice do these chocolate slabs look as well? But we ended up going for this tapas place. I think it was called Moorish because we just absolutely adore tapas, and anywhere that does tapas is what we tend to, we're just drawn to that. And they did freshly squeezed orange juice, and my sister had that to drink and said it was the nicest orange juice that she's ever had in her life. We had this meze board with all the flatbreads and dips, and we had patatas bravas, and we had some absolutely delicious halloumi, so would so recommend it. They were really friendly as well. Then we just had another little wander around the market and then went to another shop that I absolutely adore, which is called Lister's Interior. Whoever is on their visual merchandising, they just display everything in the most amazing way, and I want so many of their pieces of furniture for my house, because maybe not that big thing, but how cool is that? They have so much gorgeous homeware, so much lovely little pieces, gorgeous big furniture pieces, and there is a cafe in there as well, which on the menu looks amazing. I'm going to take the kids there as well because they do milkshakes and all sorts, so that's another place on the list that we're going to come back and try, because they've got quite a lot of things on the menu that I was like, yes, would eat all of that. But look at some of this homeware, it's absolutely beautiful. Loads of autumn bits as well. They've also got loads of jelly cats in there, which I know are super popular. I remember having some of them when I was little, which we were talking about because I had the jelly cats when we were little that I definitely got rid of, and I know they're worth quite a lot of money. Some of them are anyway, aren't they? So I was like, God, I hope the ones I had weren't worth a lot, because I definitely gave them away. And then it got me talking about all the Polly Pockets that I had as a kid, and you know, all of that stuff, because I think I do still have them. But anyway, would definitely recommend going in Lister's. We went in this beautiful shop. I actually don't know what this was called, but it was a cheese shop, deli shop. They sold, oh, it smelled so gorgeous in there as well. But they sold loads of things. This is a beautiful toy shop as well. How gorgeous is this window display? I was just like obsessed with it. I just thought, there's a little kid walking past there, amazing. And they have this amazing Harry Potter shop as well. Again, bringing the kids. Archie's quite into Harry Potter at the moment, so we had a look around there, and there's just loads of cool things in there. It's again like a proper cozy, cool shop. So I would definitely recommend that as well if you're a Harry Potter fan, because they've got so much cool stuff in there. And yeah, I cannot wait to take Archie. I'm also going to be taking him to the Harry Potter studios at some point, which we've never done before, which I think he's going to absolutely love. And yeah, big old shop around Shrewsbury, beautiful day, gorgeous food. I also nipped into Starbucks to get myself an autumn iced coffee as well. I think I went for, pumpkin spice, macchiato, caramel, I don't know. It was all of the things and it was absolutely lovely. And then we headed home. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it for a nice little day out. It's just a really cute place to go. So that was yesterday, my little trip to Shrewsbury, which was really lovely. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'm going to leave the recipe down below for the Blondies, which, like I say, I do really recommend. It was such a nice cake. It was more like a cake than a brownie, I will say that, than a Blondie, should I say. It was much more like a cake texture, but the kids loved them, and they were, yeah, I've eaten more than enough, so I would recommend them. I just need to change the tin out next time I make them. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you're having a really lovely Sunday, whatever you're doing. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it, and I would absolutely love to see you again for my next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.